What is up, baby? What is up? We're back with more matches. More matches of IGL, baby. Let's go. Start this off right. I got a bunch of hype. I don't know how I have a bunch of hype, but I do have a bunch of hype. I feel cool. I feel hyped. How you doing, Rishal? How you doing, man? Rishal, I was live. I was live yesterday. I don't know if you saw that or not. How have you been, man? How have you been, dude? Hope you're doing awesome. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing good. I got a bunch of matches today, and I'm very excited. Me personally, I'm very excited for the final match. We have BB United Benchwarmers versus Mako. Now, oh man, that match is actually going to be a very, very fun one to watch. Just because I've seen Mako play in the previous week where they dominated. They had a 3-0 win. But I also know BB United Benchwarmers. I actually know two of the people on the team, both friends of mine actually. It's gonna be very interesting seeing. Might be a little biased, I don't know. You mom go to bed. Okay. Yes. Question mark? I don't know. But our first match is actually going to be a 1v1. And we got a 2v2, then a 3v3. Nice. It's gonna be a tier 5 division 7. So it's a little bit lower rank compared to the tier 1 division 1. It's gonna be a 1v1 in the NA East region. I'm so excited. So hyped for that last match, man. I'm totally looking forward to that. My friend Reggie joined as to what you're talking about. I feel like I'm missing something here. I tell him to like and sub. Ah, sweet. I was like very confused at first. I thought like Reggie was the mom in the case. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I'm thinking, man. But yeah, so our first match is gonna be Rhyzixs versus Swaginators. That match is going to be happening at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, aka 7 minutes from now. But yeah, let's look at these two teams. So it is going to be a 1v1, so it's going to be a head-on collision between these two titans of Tier 5 Division 7. Of course, we got Rhyzixs and we got Swaginators. So for Rhyzixs, so we got on the roster, of course, we got Rhyzixs, and of course on Swaginators, we got Hoodie Eris. At least that's what it says on IGL. In terms of their stats, we will go over that in just a second. But currently, both teams are running a 3-1 win-loss record right now in IGL. So Rhyzixs is a fucking Curious George with some fucking waves. Oh my god, that's amazing. That is an amazing picture. But yeah, no, week 1 they won against JMG. They won 3-1, and then week 2 they kind of got the same thing happened to them by one's main. They got 1-3'd, and then they came back strong on Yeti IGL's channel. They came out strong with a clean sweep against Whiff Boy, and yeah, and then they had another clean 3-0 win. Weeks 3 and 4, however, were due to a forfeit. So week 3 and 4 will be counted as a win for them, even though it's kind of a forfeit. So they might not have as much experience as the other team that we have here, the Swaginators. Swaginators also having the same record, but Swaginators only having one forfeit for the team that they were going up against, whereas they might not have as much. But yeah, so let me look at these stats real quick. So Swaginators, so they took out Spatial Synchron 3-1 in week 1. Then they took out Whiff Boy in week 2. Whiff Boy is not having a good semester so far. They also took out One's Main with a clean sweep because of a forfeit. And then they of course took out, or they lost to Flaming Hot Cheetos, I think that's the name. Good luck, bro. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. I mean, the more people that stop by, the better. That's the way I look at it. But yeah, so let's take the look at these stats more individually because we kind of looked a review of what week 1 through 4 looked like for both teams. But you know what? Instead of starting on the left, we'll start out on the right. We got Swaginators averaging almost 5 goals per game, so a very strong offensive-based team, and only 1 save per game. Um, Slightly concerning on the defensive half, but almost 5 goals on average is pretty strong. Plus, we know Swaginators have played more games than Rhyzixs, so that's definitely gonna be an interesting aspect of the 1v1 matchup. Seeing how that strong offense can be. Maybe we might be seeing another Mad Titans Jiraiya match where he might get some really great kickoff goals right off the bat. But we also got Rhyzixs as well, which their stats, we almost see an average of almost 4 goals per game. We almost see 3 saves, and of course still no assists because this is a 1v1. When am I going to play Among Us? That is a very good question. I know today, tomorrow, I might not be able to do. Actually, yeah, no. Today and tomorrow, I'm not going to be able to. Sunday, if anything, I might be able to do Sunday. Just because I'm going to be busy on Saturday. I'm actually going to be getting my my injection, my vaccine. I'm going to be getting tomorrow. So that's going to be a very interesting thing to have happen to me. I'm also going to be spending some time with family on Saturday as well. Am I still going to be live? Yeah, I'm still going to be casting matches, of course. Of course, for you guys, I'm still going to be casting matches. Let me transfer it over to the live scene. But yeah, I'm going to be getting my Pfizer vaccine. Vaccine I've been needing to get, so yeah. Let me put it over here so we got the transition going. I love this transition, man. Sheesh. What's up, Fixes? Or Rhyzixs? Oh my god. Every time I keep reading the team name or like your name, I keep thinking it's Fixes, but it's Rhyzixs. Built different. You gotta build different physique, you know? It's a bad joke, I know. I'm sorry. But yeah, so both teams already having a 50-50 slot opportunity for playoffs. They just need to be careful this week as both teams, they've had forfeits in the past. Swaginator only having 1, whereas Rhyzixs, you had 2 forfeits. So it's a little bit more risque, if you can say. But Rhyzixs and Swaginators both looking to definitely win this week as it will set them forward to a possible confirmed playoff win or playoff run. Because both teams, we might actually see both teams in the playoffs for this tier and division. That is, if they want to recast later in the season. Hey, what's up, Wolf Squad? Hey, Red, what's up? Not much, man. We got a bunch of matches actually today. We were supposed to have 4 matches today, but we have 3 instead. We're also streaming on YouTube as well, so if you wanna go watch us over on YouTube and support the boy on YouTube, you can do that as well. But yeah, we got pretty much 3 matches. Let's take a quick look at this. We got Rhyzixs. It's all good, man. It is all good. Rhyzixs, don't you worry. Oh my god, did I put RHY? Oh my goodness, did I seriously do that? Oh no. Did I put Rise? I did. I am just the biggest genius in the world. You guys did not see that spelling mistake. You guys didn't see that spelling mistake. I don't know what you're talking about, stream. We got Rhyzixs versus Swaginators. We got Gunnung's League and Akatsuki. Actually, both teams actually returning. We've seen Gunnung's League play. How many matches do we see from Gunnung's League? We've actually seen like, I think it's like 4 different games from them actually. I think all of the weeks that were their matches we've seen. We've also seen Akatsuki play as well. I think we've seen them go up against. I do not remember off the top of my head. I don't want to give you guys the wrong answer, but we've seen them play. I think it was 2 matches that we saw. What misspelling? I don't know. You guys didn't. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. Nah, but seriously, if you go back into the VOD, you'd see Rhyzixs' name. I spelled it with an R instead of a P, so I had a Rhyzixs. It's obviously not the right name, but yeah, we are waiting on both teams to still join in on the match. I know I saw Rhyzixs says he is in the 1s match currently. I respect him, man. Getting that last minute practice in for the 1v1 matchup that you're going to be having in a couple minutes. And I get that, man. I get that. But yeah. Sometimes misspellings of names or mispronunciations or any miss and then any term after can happen. Nobody's perfect. Pronounce like physics too. Ah, I thought it was like physique, where it's like, you know, you build up your body, you know, kind of like bodybuilding, you know, like damn, that guy got a good physique, you know, a good body mass going for him, you know. Like a lot of bodybuilders would say like, oh, I got a good physique on me, you know. Maybe that's just something that a lot of people say around me. Maybe it's a New Yorker thing. I don't know. I've heard people say the term physique before, so I thought it was that, but you know, physics works too. People call me Kivy. I don't mind. Nice. Yeah, some people call me Blue Falcon. I don't know why. Very odd thing to call me. But I do get called Blue Falcon sometimes. Some people actually think that my profile picture, like my old one, is an eagle. It's a very weird thing. Whoa, I've never been under here. A very weird thing to think. But it was my old profile picture was a falcon, but for whatever reason people thought it was an eagle. All right, so we got physique or physics in here. Oh, and just like that he left. F. I'm joined in leaving to save info. Ah, got you. I do that. I totally read that before you did that. Colorblind people. I need to lurk. My lesson is starting soon. Hey, I felt that, man. Fridays, I'm just glad that I got off. Next semester, I can't say the same, though. I don't have any days off except for Saturday and Sunday next semester. But, I mean, it's my schedule is pretty good. I'm not going to lie. I can't even hate on it. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, I only have one class. That's less than 2 hours. And that's it. So I really can't complain. And Mondays and Fridays I could probably complain just because my classes are longer than 3 hours. But like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I pretty much have the whole day free. Of course I'm gonna have like one class throughout that day. Then Saturday and Sunday I have fully off. So interesting. My uncle is coming to the city tomorrow and 2 days later. Ooh, nice. 1 month more in a year. Nice. Technically, it would be 3 weeks. It would be 3 weeks and 6 days. Yeah, to anybody who got... I know this is a very weird topic to talk about. Usually I don't bring up stuff like this, especially with medicine relating, but anybody who's got the vaccine, well, how's your experiences been? Which ones have you gotten? Have you guys had any side effects as well? Because I know I've been asking some friends of mine, and they've all said that, you know, they either got the vaccine or they didn't. And for those who have, they've either taken the Moderna or the Pfizer. I heard that the Pfizer is a little bit less like tough on the, how do I call it? It's a little less tough on the side effects. Whereas the Moderna, it just full on knocks you with a gout on your second dose, depending, of course, on your genes and your how your body is. But I heard the Moderna can knock you on your ass, man. It's an interesting vaccine that they have set up, but I'm looking forward to taking the Pfizer. It's either gonna be sometime tomorrow or on Sunday. And I got the Pfizer one. Only had like muscle pains. Yeah, so yeah, I heard that with the Pfizer vaccine that you can get like a little bit of soreness on your arm, but that of course is expected with any vaccine. You know, especially after you take the shot, you know, you get a little bit of soreness in your arm in the spot where it is. Marinade is garbage, so I can't even watch a stream without Twitch lagging. F. Naglis, I remember asking you this like a while back. What internet provider do you have? Alright. So it is 3:06. The match was supposed to start 6 minutes ago. Of course, we were supposed to already be done with game number 1, but We're still waiting on both teams to join in. I know they were talking about being a little delayed. I think it was like Rhyzixs who was asking if he could postpone the game for like 5 minutes because his Xbox needed to update. But I messaged Hoodie Season. Hopefully I'm saying his name right. I messaged both captains, so hopefully the other captain can make it. The captain of Swaginators. Hopefully he can join in. That I got here on time. Yeah, just in case. Rhyzixs, get in the lobby, just in case. I was kicking ball, didn't hear enough. So yeah, pretty much Naglis. I was asking, like, what internet provider do you have? Because I think I remember asking you this a while back, but I don't remember what your answer was. All right, so we got Rhyzixs in here. Now we're just waiting on Swaginators, captain, the player, the support player, their goalie, the offensive player, the only player on Swaginators. Man, the myth, the legend, Hoodie Season. We are still waiting on him. But yeah, how are you guys doing in stream? Because I haven't been asking that. How have you guys been in stream? A lot of my friends use Telia. I do not know exactly. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's just an internet provider in your country or in your area you live in. Sheesh, NYT Esports, yeah, man. Yeah, we were. The funny thing is, to anybody that was interested in, for anyone who's interested in watching CRL, we actually almost faced off against a team that won against LIU. I think, or not LIU, or LSU, I think it was. Akron College, very great esports team, by the way. For collegiate league at least. We almost faced him. My team and I, we won. We got through to the quarters. We got through the semis. When it got to the finals, we kind of choked against CSI, which was another team that we faced off against. So they managed to take the spot, and they headed off to the CENC playoffs, which was the College Esports National Championship. But yeah, they lost. They lost in that, of course. CSI, because Akron is a really, really good school, but you know, CSI went against Akron, so that could have very well been us there. But we almost had a chance of facing Akron, which was a CRL based team, and yeah, they went on, they won that tournament, and they went on to CRL, which was streamed on Rocket League's Twitch channel. So yeah. I had no games to play, that's why I get GTA so badly. Didn't finish on PS3. Never finished tatting up my player on 2K19. Yeah, well, if this guy doesn't show up in the next, I'd give it like 5 to 7 minutes. Usually, if he didn't show up by now, it would have already counted as a forfeit for him, or he would have to reschedule. But I don't know. I've DM'd the captain. I'll message him yet again. And if he doesn't show up, then I don't know. We could do something else. We could do something else on stream. I'm looking forward to the final match today. I think that's what I'm looking forward to the most. Me personally. I DM'd the other captain, so hopefully they're seeing the messages. I send him a friend request, and I've sent him multiple messages. Still no response back, so don't know what's happening on their half. Neverfish, I'm not saying stuff to jinx it. I did an ad break not too long ago. Did you? I'm looking on multi-stream, so I don't really see that. You did. Okay, got you. You know what? In the meantime, while we do wait, you know what? I could run an ad break real quick. a short 30-second ad break, because why not? Yeah, I don't know. This might. I don't want to jinx anything, but this might have to be counted as a forfeit or a reschedule, not a forfeit. They might have to reschedule it. There we go. I just ran the ad break. Most likely, you guys won't even get the ad. I gotta bring in my dog. All right. Wow. Well, I mean, how is everyone doing in stream? I feel like I'm just repeating myself at this point. I don't know where he is right now. Captain of Swaginators. But it's currently 3:12. I'll give it to 3:15 for him to show up. Her to show up. But yeah. You know, one thing I never noticed, if you go below Rocket League's, map, right? Going down, right? Right? I've never noticed this. It looks like just a huge shatter. And I think the ball causes the shatter effect. That goes straight right down the middle there. Very weird thing to see. You don't expect it to be right underneath the map, but no. That's what it looks like underneath the map. But yeah, so you know what? I'm gonna use this time towards the better half. Let me turn this on right here. Hopefully this can transition on over. There we go. Damn, they raised over $1 million. What the frick? What? I saw St. Jude Play Live posted something on Twitter regarding that they are close to hitting 1 million. I didn't know they actually hit 1 million. That's crazy. What the heck? St. Jude Play Live is the charity stream that I am doing the campaign for. So the company is St. Jude's Children's Research Center. But St. Jude Play Live is pretty much the campaign where a lot of gamers and streamers pretty much play games with cancer patients. But since a lot of the streamers can't, fly out due to COVID, they do streams instead. That's crazy, man. They raised over $1,000. That is, or 1,000. Obviously, they raised over $1,000, Falcon. They raised over $1 million. A million versus 1,000 is a huge, huge difference, Falcon. My old flat was sold for $50K. My grandpa and my grandma have $25,000 more money. Okay. You back yet? Nope. We're still waiting. We're still waiting on him. This might have to be counted as a reschedule or a forfeit if he can't reschedule on a Saturday or Sunday. I'm gonna just get my 3-0. Yeah, Rhyzixs, man, you're getting lucky with a lot of these forfeits. You're getting very, very lucky with a lot of these forfeits, man. This is just me personally. What I would say is just make sure you stay up on top of your game, man. Make sure you stay warmed up for your future matches, just in case you do have an opponent that does show up to the match. I think it was like the last 2 weeks that you had, it was forfeits, right? Rhyzixs. You had Whiff Boy who forfeited, and then you had No Limits who also forfeited. And now Swaginators might have to count as a forfeit. And yeah, it is 8:15. Or it is 3:15. At a tournament, so I don't think I would be able to reschedule anyways. F. Whiff Boy slept during his match since he went to sleep at 2 a.m. No way. That's amazing. That's some like Chad energy right there. You just have an important matchup. Yeah, I'm just gonna slip right through it. That's some like Chad energy I need, man. Oh my goodness. the other guy never scheduled a match with me, and told me on Friday that we could schedule at 4 p.m. Ah, gotcha. But yeah, actually, this is actually perfect though, since this is a 1v1 based game mode. Physics RL, since I know you had a forfeit last week and a week before, and most likely this week, would you be down for two things? Would you be down to 1v1 me for the content? And would you actually be down to participate in a 1v1 2,000 credit tournament that we are doing for St. Jude on stream? If you want more info, it is going to be taking place on May 22nd, which is a Saturday, usually after a lot of the finals. And yeah, pretty much it's going to be at, let me get the time up. It is going to be at 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be all randomized seeds. Anyone can join in on the 1v1 tournament. And I was asking, would you be down? Because we still need a lot of players for the 1v1 tournament. We're very low on players. Yes, on both. Awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna put in a link to a Discord. And if you can join it, that would be amazing. And yeah, I'll give you the info on that. Let me copy that. There we go. There you go. I just put the link to the Discord in my stream, so if you can join that Discord group, that would be very, very much appreciated. Oh, did I? Wait a minute. Did I give you? Did I give you my Discord? Wait a minute. I think I gave you my Discord group. That's amazing. Okay, not that. But yeah, let me make sure I give you the right one. Yeah, sweet. He responded to me with yo. Psst, oh my god. Yeah, I see that he's online now. But I have a match literally right after this, so it's gonna be in like 20 something minutes. So it's already like about to be 20 minutes late to the match. I can't cast it now because I have another match literally right after this. Yeah, I won't be able to cast it, but if you want, you can still play your match if you want. He said he swore it was 7. Well, man, I don't know. I got a game at 7. Cause I'm in Eastern Standard Time. I don't know exactly what time zone you're in, physics. I don't know which time zone you're in exactly, but it's right now 3:19 for me, and the match was supposed to be at 3 o'clock. And I don't know what's happening. Eastern Time, New Jersey over New York. Wow. Okay, I see how it is. No. New York over New Jersey. Literally. But yeah, if you guys can reschedule and play the match yourself, that'd be epic. Because I'm gonna have to set up the next casted match because I'm not gonna have nowhere near enough time to cast this match and then get ready for the next one. So the first round will have to be counted as a reschedule for Swaginators. Not what you like to see, but stuff happens. I don't know why he thought it was a different time, but Physics, if you're still down for the 1v1, just for the content, you can join in. But make sure you join in the Play Live server, Physics. I'm gonna give you an invite. Let me put the link in chat. There we go. There you go, Physics. Make sure you join in on that Discord if you are interested in the 1v1 for if you are interested in the 1v1 tournament for 2,000 credits. Make sure you join in on that tourney or on that Discord. There we go. You are in. Once you join in, you could just choose the role assign. Make sure you go to role assign and then click the trophy. Since you are interested in joining. But yeah, but yeah, guys, we are going to be having to set up our next match because our next matchup is going to be happening in around 15-20 minutes. The guy joined. I know the guy. Oh my god, I know the guy joined in, but I'm not gonna have enough time to set up my next casted match. That's the issue. Unless it could be like a 3-0, that would be the best opportunity. I mean, I can't. I'll try. I'll see what I can do. If the matchup does go to like a game 4 or game 5, I'll have to leave. I'll throw. Nah. You play your match. You play the match you usually play it. I just wish that he showed up on time because now we are 22 minutes late. So yeah, just join in because the more time we waste, the more time I'm gonna screw myself over. Ugh. What's up, Mongo? I'm a little triggered though that he didn't join in when he was supposed to, but hey, we got the first matchup of the day. Well, how are you doing, Mongo? I'm doing good. Let's see how you're doing. Why is the game volume so loud? Oh my god. Sorry about that stream. I had the game audio super loud. You have a match at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to cast. I believe I do not. I do not. Are you talking about today? Mongo, are you talking about today? For 8 p.m.? Because I took the 8 p.m. slot off my... what's it called? I took it off my schedule for today just because... from Rhyzixs. It's a great catch by Rhyzixs off of Hoodie Ace's shot. And Hoodie Ace not able to recover from that original shot yesterday. Yeah, so I have a 3 p.m. matchup, which is this one, which we're just now starting. We got Gunnings League versus Akatsuki. We got BB United Benchwarmers versus Mako, Tier 1 Division 1 matchup. I don't have the time open for 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. I'll see if I can open it. I can see if I can open the time for that, but most likely I won't have it. Just because I actually have a game myself for IGL today. I have it at 11. I have practice also later today as well. There's no one available to cast, sadly. Mongo, if you really do need a caster for the match, then I'll definitely cast it for you. Swaginators looking for that far post. Didn't quite connect to it. Or wait, not Swag. Yeah, no, it is Swaginators. I was looking at the wrong name. But Rhyzixs able to escape it, and a great counterattack opportunity for Rhyzixs. Looked as if Rhyzixs was going to get scored on because Swaginators was targeting that far post from Rhyzixs, but Rhyzixs managing to turn that defense into a strong counterattack. Let me focus on your match, man. Alright, well. Because the match isn't happening until 11 p.m. and practice usually starts an hour before the match, so around 10 p.m. Eastern Standard. So it gives me like 2 hours to work with. That's the thing. But I don't know if I want to use my 2 hours for relaxing or doing another casted match. I mean, I don't mind, man. I don't mind. I like casting your matches, Mongo. Oh snap. Alright, there we go. I looked in my stream chat. Oh my god, it's whenever I look at my stream, somebody scores. Literally the past 2 goals. I was looking at my stream chat. I was like catching up on chat. Every single time I do that, there's always a goal that gets scored in that time. Swaginators showing some signs of life. Now, mind you, these stats again. So Rhyzixs, team in blue, currently in the lead by now 1 point. They had 2 forfeits. Last week and the week before, they had 2 forfeits. This week was about to be a forfeit, but I try being as open as possible with both teams. But yeah, that's been Rhyzixs. They have around, I think it's like around 4 goals per game average, and could have been a very dangerous kickoff goal for Swaginator. Swaginator off to grade 50, trying to follow up, but Rhyzixs is there. Great demo onto, I think it was Rhyzixs. That is his name. I might just read it by the team name. Great power shot. What a great power shot off, or power shot off the hook shot. That's what I meant to say. You know, we saw a little bounce dribble there, going for that powerful hook shot, beams it to the back of the net. Great shot from Rhyzixs there. Both teams having a very, very high goals per game average. Only the difference is between both teams is that Swaginators had less forfeit matches than Rhyzixs. Rhyzixs, of course, having 2. Swaginators only having 1. So we have that little bit more experience come out from Swaginators, but right now Rhyzixs is just on top of the ball. Going for another shot and does land it. You see Swaginators just trying to hit it to the side. Air is just trying to beat him to the challenge right there on the second touch, but Rhyzixs just smacking the Swaginators player into the ball, just smacking it back into his own goal. As Rhyzixs now taking up a 3-point lead right now. It's funny, he said he'll throw, but right now he's doing the opposite of that. And never mind, as soon as I say that. As soon as I say that, let's rewatch that in slow motion right here. Hoodie Airs gained a great kickoff win. I actually didn't mean to press that transition there. Did not mean to press that, by the way, but hey, it looked smooth. Great kickoff win for Rhyzixs. I keep saying Rhyzixs. I know it's Rhyzixs. A pretty decent 50 from Rhyzixs. He has to rotate back now. Since this is a 1s game mode and not a 2s or 3s game mode like we have later today, you have to be careful not to get a bad challenge, because every single thing or every single element of a 1s match that you do, every single mistake or every blunder, as a lot of chess players would like to call it, every single small thing that you do wrong can count heavily. And a lot of the opponents, especially in these ranks, I know it's a tier 5 matchup, but tier 5 1s is very different from tier 5 3s or 2s. Players like these can capitalize on these mistakes, and we might be seeing that right here as a follow-up off the double touch. Great save, but that won't be enough. Never mind, it will. What a great save from Rhyzixs. Getting there in time. I could have sworn that would have gone in off of the double touch read from Swaginators, but no. Not able to connect the ball to the back of the net. Rhyzixs escapes what could have been a very deadly goal on his net. But yeah, later tonight I'm very excited because at 6 p.m. we do have a tier 1 division 1 match. A great shot from Rhyzixs, just reading the ball off the ceiling. Rhyzixs hitting it to the backboard, and Swaginators trying to get that power clear out of his half, but instead of clearing it out, he clears it straight up to the ceiling, right back down. And Rhyzixs reading that, he says, you know what, based off of the height and the longitude and the latitude of it, I can calculate the distance of the ball by using physics. Get it? Because, you know, physics, you determine the velocity and the speed. I'm not taking physics, so I don't know the actual terms of it. I'm taking calculus too, which is close enough. Oh my god, what a great save from Rhyzixs as well. Hoodie Air's just trying to go for that shot, but Rhyzixs just not having any of it. Rhyzixs now trying to shoot it far post from the defender. Can't quite connect to the net. Hoodie Air's now an opportunity. An opportunity, gets the dribble in. There we go. That is what you like to see if you are for Swaginators. A little backflip challenge in Rhyzixs corner as Hoodie Air is almost missing the ball into the side post. Using the side post towards his advantage, hitting the ball straight on into the net. And we are still in game number 1 between Rhyzixs and Swaginators. Once again, since this match did start 20 minutes later than it was usually supposed to, I might have to just get next stream up, because our next match is going to be between two other teams, and it's going to be happening in like less than 30 minutes. So hopefully we'll be able to cast this match on time, at least. But Rhyzixs now just trying to get that infield play for himself. He has nobody to pass to, since this is a 1v1 game mode. 10 seconds left. Rhyzixs trying to reclaim possession, going up for the ball, trying to get the shot on net, hits it to the backboard, but mostly it was just a time waster. But Hoodie keeps it up, he keeps it alive, but no! Oh, you hate to see it if you are for Swaginators. He was trying to keep it up alive as best as possible right at the end, but couldn't quite keep it up. Lost a little possession there right at the end. But Rhyzixs taking game number 1. A pretty close lead there. He actually almost tied it back up if it wasn't for Hoodie Airs just dropping it right there. Wait, can you save replays where both Xbox? Sure, I should have box mod open. Just double check. Do I have box mod open? I do. Yeah, I have box mod open, so I'm saving replays. Don't you worry. But yeah, Rhyzixs 6 shots compared to the 11 from Swaginators, 4 saves from Rhyzixs, and 1 from Swaginators. Of course, it's a 6-5 game for game number 1, and so far it seems as if Rhyzixs was coming out swinging. There was a pretty huge gap, but Swaginators almost able to bring it back. However, it's all a momentum-based series, as I like to say a lot of the time. You're going to see which team will be taking home game number 2 right now as we head off into a matchup. Great kickoff win for Swaginators as we'll be pushed into Rhyzixs' corner. As a great save to the side. Rhyzixs will be clearing it to the corner. Rhyzixs now just trying to do a bounce dribble, popping it up. Can't quite get connection on the ball as Hoodie beaming it out to the net. This save will be coming in from Rhyzixs. Rhyzixs now off the sidewall, just trying to read the ball. Misread on the defense, but does capitalize off of the light touch from Swaginators. The shot opportunity for Swaginators will happen. But he just hitting it into the corner, reading a corner wall read, and just dribbling the ball right in. Defense was there, however, Swaginators just able to keep that control in the corner and maintain it in the midfield, gain the ball in the net off the dribble. Another kickoff win, this time in favor of Swaginators, and that's just another kickoff goal for Hoodie R's. He's looking for game 4 possibly, because you know what, you're not gonna sweep me, no way. I'm a kickoff win for Rhyzixs. Rhyzixs now picking up the 100 pad in the corner, trying to use backboard towards his advantage, but the defense is there to stop it. Rhyzixs now a little bit of an overcommit. Swaginators now just rolling with the ball now, trying to do some play that's fancy. But Swaginators not really needing to do anything fancy as the ball will just roll on in. Once again, it's an overcommit in ones. It's one thing you have to be careful of in this ones match is not to overcommit, as we saw there from Rhyzixs. Saw a clean opportunity for Swaginators as he just rolled the ball right on into the net. Swaginators, great challenge, popping the ball straight up to the ceiling. Hoodie now just trying to go for a little play of himself, trying to fake out the defender, going for the shot, saved by Rhyzixs. Rhyzixs now with the opportunity, pops it up, off to the backboard. Can he follow it up? Rhyzixs now for the shot off the crossbar. Can't quite connect to the back of the net. As Hoodie R is just trying to push it forward, but a great challenge by Rhyzixs. Rhyzixs now trying to read the corner wall shot. Can he get the power shot to the net? He does, but it's saved again by Hoodie. You have about 3 minutes left on the clock as Rhyzixs just trying to pop the ball up to the sidewall. Rhyzixs now going for the shot off the sidebar again. But Rhyzixs has to be careful not to overcommit like he did last goal, as it can be very dangerous habit to have in a ones match. Overcommit in a ones game. Very deadly. We're also seeing Swaginators trying to go for these really good flick plays, but Rhyzixs just not having any bit of it. Getting those early challenges, getting those early leads onto the ball. Really not leaving any sort of space for Swaginators to move with. And we've seen a lot of the boost grabs coming in from Rhyzixs. In this example, Hoodie actually had 0, but Rhyzixs leaving his own corner pad, his own like 100 boost pad wide open. Rhyzixs now going for a play himself, popping the ball up, fake out on the shot, and what a shot! Rhyzixs off the fake out, pops the shot up, goes for the shot, fakes it out to the side. Hoodie not expecting him to miss the shot. And Rhyzixs now on the board. We're seeing a little bit of some mindset plays coming in from Rhyzixs there. So far, Rhyzixs, we're seeing a little bit of speed come out from him. Rhyzixs just eyeing the ball, trying to maintain and apply that pressure that he's always been having in game 1. Trying to keep that up for game number 2 for a clean 3-0 sweep right now. Of course, once again, both teams do need this win as it could certify them a playoffs run. And another great shot, this time coming in from Rhyzixs. Closing the gap even further. Originally a 3-0 gap, then turned to a 2-0 gap, and now a 1-point gap differential between the two teams. A pretty neutral kickoff win going back towards the middle. But a great challenge from Swaginators, and that just might be in, but it's off the backboard. The follow-up shot will be going in though from Swaginators. It was a great win at the midfield. The ball rolled perfectly right to the backboard, bounced perfectly right for Hoodie, and he just picks up another shot. He saw the little amounts of speed that Rhyzixs was picking up, and he says, you know what, we're not having any bit of it. Just decides to beat him there. A great demo coming in from Rhyzixs onto Hoodie. Rhyzixs now going for a little play of his own, trying to get a power shot to the far post. What a save coming in from Hoodie. Oh my goodness. Definitely looked as if he was going to pop it up. That's what I thought originally was going to happen, but no. Rhyzixs faking me out, and a great demo onto Hoodie, but is that saved? It is. Rhyzixs now going off the sidewall. He's airborne, going for an air dribble across map, looking for the double touch, and he doesn't need it. He gets the across map air dribble. What an insane goal from Rhyzixs. Rhyzixs just popping the ball up. One touch and done. Gets the ball right on in. Swaginators not expecting Rhyzixs to get that much height on the ball that he did from that far of the field, but no, Rhyzixs taking the ball, popping it up high. But again, this is the very dangerous part of 1v1s. The kickoff can destroy your momentum, as Swaginators now taking a 2-point lead over Rhyzixs. Great little follow-up coming in from Hoodie. He just pops the ball straight on in, and Swaginators back up with the 2-point lead in game number 2. That's we've seen how important kickoffs can be, especially in the Mad Titans Jiraiya match, where he just kept scoring goal after goal after goal that were kickoffs, and a great little mind game there from Hoodie. Hoodie just watching the ball bounce, pops it up for a bounce dribble, and Rhyzixs just trying to hit the ball in the air, left in an awkward position there, and just couldn't quite follow it up. Swaginators now opening up the lead even further, just when you thought Rhyzixs was trying to tie it up. No. Swaginators and his great challenges on the ball. But Rhyzixs trying to go for a cookser pinch at the midfield. Couldn't quite get the power that he wanted on that cookser. As Hoodie trying to go for a little play himself. Well, for some bounce dribbles, hoping they could replicate the play that he just did. The last goal they scored, but there's only 10 seconds left on the clock. It's a great flick will be coming in from Swaginators. He picks up yet another goal for his team. Swaginators Hoodie just popping it up, front flip flick over the defender, and a little tap in just to confirm the goal for Swaginators. In game one, we saw Swaginators down in game one, but now we're seeing a different Swaginators right now. We've seen a little bit better touches, better challenges from Swaginators, but Rhyzixs so far, I mean, like, there's not enough time. There's only 1 second left in the game. So we might not be seeing a comeback, unfortunately, for this game. But Swaginators taking home game number 2. The ball will be touching the ground. And Swaginators taking home game number 2. Once again, we saw better challenges come out from Swaginators. We've seen some great pressure come out from him as well. And in fact, we saw 10 shots coming in from Swaginators and 11 actually from Rhyzixs. And I misspelled the team name, of course. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at me being a genius. But Swaginators having 10 shots, 3 saves, and 7 goals. 70% goal shot ratio, of course. Then you have 4 goals and 11 shots on net. Both teams having around the same stats, but the defining factor that made Swaginators win was the great challenges that he's had. We've seen some pretty good challenges from Rhyzixs. That's how he got that lead in game 1. But game number 2 was definitely a one-sided factor of who had better challenges. And so far, that was just Swaginators in game number 2. These kickoffs, man, I know. It can be very deadly. It's all about 1v1s are heavily based on kickoffs, challenges, and pressure that's applied. Once again, 1v1s is just that game mode that if you make a small mistake, your opponent can capitalize it like harshly. Every single rotation, mechanical mistake that will affect your game. If you get scored on, or if anything else happens, that is fully on the mechanical and rotational abilities that every player has. Rhyzixs now just taking a power shot back in the net. Great clear from Hoodie, making sure he clears out to the side. Rhyzixs just trying to play mind games on the defense, but Swaginators now on the board again, this time in game number 3. Looked as if Rhyzixs was trying to fake out the offensive player on the defense to make some sort of counterattack happen. A little slip up on the offense, but no slip ups will be happening, as Rhyzixs will be taking, fortunately, no leads in game number 3 right now. Great 50 for Swaginators. Still dangerous territory for Rhyzixs, but Rhyzixs clearing out to the side. Great challenge from him. Now having the possession. Hoodie, though, having a lot of boost in the tank. Does get bumped out of the way. Should have boost to recover, which he does. Now looking for a play of his own. Trying to go off the sidewall, off the ceiling now. Going for a ceiling reset. Hits the reset, and that's in! That is an amazing shot. Hoodie R's sees the boost in the tank, picks up the midfield, goes on the ceiling. It was at this moment he knew what he was doing. Going off the ceiling for a ceiling reset. What a shot from Swaginators. And these are the plays that you love to see in the montage right here, especially in a 1v1 game. Those are the goals that define yourself as a player. Swaginators must feeling very, very confident. His ego must have skyrocketed after that shot. As we officially have 3.5 minutes left on the clock, ladies and gentlemen, between the two teams, Rhyzixs and Swaginators. Rhyzixs will be getting the better half of the challenge there. Rhyzixs now a little far back. Feels as if Rhyzixs is playing a little passive aggressive this game and last game, whereas Swaginators, they've just been all aggression. So far this series, we've just seen a lot of great challenges from Swaginators, trying to go for a Cookser pinch at the midfield, trying to just shoot the ball in at the midfield, can't quite connect to it. Great challenge from Swaginators as well. Swaginators has to just keep up this 2-0 lead. We've seen what Rhyzixs is capable of, especially when they can come back in the series. But it seems as if Swaginators have something to say about that. They're not looking forward to their opponent just catching up. No. Swaginators is looking to keep up that 3-0 lead right now. Alright, I'm eating stream. Yeah, man, focus, dude. This is your matchup, dude. Great kickoff win for Hoodie R's as another kickoff. No, he won't be able to follow it up. Zero boost in the tank. Great flick over, but the Athena coming in clutch for Rhyzixs. You hate to see it, but at such close range, trying to go for a flick like that will hit the crossbar. And Hoodie R is now at the possession yet again. Going for a little dribble play of his own, trying to go for 50. Does land the 50, tries to get the follow-up, takes a shot on that, but a save coming in from Rhyzixs. What a save coming in from blue team. It was a slow roller going towards the net, but he did save the ball nonetheless. Rhyzixs now clearing it to the side, and that is, I think this is just a universal strategy that we see a lot in these games, especially 1s, 2s, and 3s. We see players hit it into the corner for a counterattack. Speaking of counterattacks, looking for the net, finds the back of the net, misread on the defense for Swaginators. Rhyzixs popping the ball up off that bounce to air dribble. Popping the ball up to the ground, the air dribble gets a one touch. A one touch is all he needs over Hoodie R's, and he gets the goal. Rhyzixs still in it. Still in it. Down by 2 now. But a great kickoff win going in favor of Swaginators. The Swaginators will be picking up another goal, and that lead that he thought he had of a 3-point lead is now back in play. Rhyzixs going boost over ball, causing him to get the goal scored on him. Swaginators so far has been looking very, very strong ever since game number 2, and they're looking to keep up the lead. These great kickoffs coming in favor of Hoodie R's. Now, if you are for both teams, you do definitely need to win this match as this week's series will determine who will get a securement in the playoff slot. So I'm just gonna start skipping replays. And in a 1v1 match or any match, if a team scores 5 shots or more, I'm just gonna start skipping them, and I'm gonna ask everyone in the lobby to skip the replays, just because it's gonna seem very repetitive. Rhyzixs popping the ball up, trying to just keep it away from his net. But Hoodie R's reclaiming the possession, going off the sidewall, going for a freestyle shot his own. Trying to go for the tornado air dribble. Far post hits the backboard. Looked as if he wanted to go for originally a flip reset there. But the far post shot from Rhyzixs will be landing it in. And Swaginators looked like he was trying to go for a post pinch save there. Like a little post pinch clear there, but just couldn't get to the ball in time. Ball will be going in. We still have plenty of time left. All Rhyzixs needs is some pretty good kickoffs in his favor, but Swaginators have something to say about that, as a kickoff will be going in his favor instead of Rhyzixs. Rhyzixs now having to work with a 4-goal differential this game. As like I was saying also in the first half of this match, Swaginators have a little bit more experience. Swaginators coming into this game with a little bit more experience compared to Rhyzixs. Rhyzixs having 2 forfeits back-to-back, where Swaginators only having 1. So we might be seeing a little bit of kickoff experience, a little bit of mind game experience straight off the bat like that. But a great flick from Rhyzixs, can't able to find the shot onto the net. There's 30 seconds officially remaining. Swaginators, dangerous, deadly offense, and we see a deadly kickoff as well for Swaginators, but some mind games and the pressure that's being applied for Swaginators is a great redirect. The wrong net though. The power clear from Rhyzixs to the back of the net for Swaginators. Swaginators trying to clear out to the side, but redirecting into the net with power, 128 kph. Those are the type of the redirects that you want to hit in a 2s match or a 3s match. But Rhyzixs, unfortunately, not having enough time to clean up this lead. Does get the kickoff win, gets the follow-up, but he might still be in it. He might still be in it. If he does get 2 more kickoff wins, he will tie it up. Or if he gets 1 kickoff win and it gets to overtime or the buzzer beater, he will be able to tie it up. I don't want to say anything, because in 1s anything is possible. All it takes is one good kickoff, which this is not a good kickoff if you are for Rhyzixs. Rhyzixs now very low boost in the tank. Has to be careful. Bar down shot. And Swaginators will be taking home game number 3 in the best of 5 series. As our next matchup is supposed to be happening at 4 p.m. 9 minutes. We're just gonna skip the stats. You know, you got 10 shots, 2 saves for Swaginators. You got 8 shots, 1 save for Rhyzixs. Rhyzixs needs to ready up. Hopefully Rhyzixs can ready up. There we go. Alright, I'll cast this last game of the series because we have another match. Hopefully, actually I shouldn't be saying hopefully, but there we go, join. Hopefully this will be the last game of the series because we do have another match in, once again, 9 minutes. But now taking an early kickoff opportunity. Rhyzixs just hanging back a little bit on the defensive half. Swaginators just trying to keep up that early pressure. A little overcommit coming in from Swaginators. Rhyzixs 0 boost in the tank. Hoodie now taking it into the corner, picking up the 100 pad in the corner. Hoodieers now just measuring out the opponent, measuring out where he is, trying to go for that far post shot. Can't quite connect to the post, or he does connect to the post. Can't quite connect to the back of the net. I meant to say, great challenge and a great clear from Hoodie. Almost getting an own goal there, but clears it out to the side into a more safer position for the placement of the ball. Rhyzixs now just trying to keep up the pressure, and a great challenge from Rhyzixs. These are the challenges that we need to start seeing from Rhyzixs, as last game he didn't get the best challenges. Games 2 and 3 did not get the best challenges, as Swaginators was taking the lead in games 2 and 3. A little bit of a neutral kickoff win from Swaginators. Rhyzixs now just trying to reclaim the pressure, trying to go for that game 5 win. I don't think I'll be able to cast a game 5, but game 5 win will be going in favor of Rhyzixs. Smacked right back to blue team's half from Swaginators. Smaginators. Another shot coming in from Rhyzixs, just taking that long shot into the net. Is the overcommit from Swaginators, just power shots it from the midfield for that long shot into the net of Swaginators. Great shot coming in from Rhyzixs. So far we are still in game number 4, ladies and gentlemen. Officially had 1 minute into the game. A little info on our next matchup, actually. Since we are still playing this one, a little info on our next matchup. Our next match is going to be between 2 teams that we've seen before. We've actually seen Gunnung's League versus Akatsuki before. We've seen them play in a 2v2. It is a tier 4 division 7 matchup. I find it very funny. This is a tier 5 division 7, and our next match is a tier 4 division 7. You know, just -1 tier, but of course keeping the same division. Great challenge coming in from Rhyzixs as well, yet again. But in the background, you guys won't be seeing this, but I am getting in contact with the next team's captains. Another early challenge from Hoodie will be going in. Ooh, he's just scoring all these. Rhyzixs just popping off. Oh my goodness. I look away for just a couple minutes so I could update the captains on the info, but Jesus. Great follow-up from Rhyzixs. So far we're seeing a different Rhyzixs. We're seeing a more aggressive Rhyzixs looking for that game 5 win. Swaginators just trying to find a shot, but wide angle shot, trying to connect to a great save from Rhyzixs, not allowing that ball to go in. Maybe this was Rhyzixs playing it all along. Go for that game 5 run. make sure that he can win the game 5. Oh my goodness, another shot. This time from Hoodie though. Hoodie catching it on the sidewall, popping it into the midfield, off the backboard. Shot opportunity for Hoodie, gets the shot right on in. Hoodie yards off the backboard, trying to catch the ball. Gets the catch. Now trying to go for a little bit of a dribble play. So for Swaginators, they need to reclaim the lead right now, as they are still up in the series 2-1. They're currently down in game number 4. Rhyzixs just keeping up this pressure. Little misread from Rhyzixs there. Overcommit on the offensive half, but Swaginators able to capitalize off of the defensive mistake. Rhyzixs trying to backflip. Looks like if he was trying to half flip there, hits the ball up, pops it right for Swaginators, and Swaginators in that 1-point differential, trying to tie up the game. Shot on net. Great save from Hoodie. Hoodie will be popping it up and following it up as Rhyzixs now clearing out to the corner. Trying to get the corner read for a counterattack going, but Hoodie's already up. Shot on net. Saved. Or cleared by Rhyzixs. Rhyzixs, a 9-field passing play, trying to shoot the ball on net, but doesn't get enough push forward to the net. Great 50 will be happening. Hoodie yards now, trying to make a little dribble play of his own. Demo onto Hoodie. Rhyzixs now with an opportunity. Going back to his half, trying to regain the possession. Popping the ball up. Back on Swaginators' half. We only have 38 seconds left on the clock in game number 4. And we might be going into a game 5, ladies and gentlemen. A great challenge from Rhyzixs. Rhyzixs just trying to dribble past the defender. Gets the dribble past the defender, flicking it over the defender. Great challenge from him. The great neutral 50 will be going to the side. I think it was Rhyzixs who picked up that midfield 100 pad. He did. Rhyzixs now going for another shot. Shot on target. Great save from Hoodie. As a demo will be also coming out onto Hoodie. We only have 10 seconds left, and it looks as if Swaginators will not be able to take home the series. There's a crossbar hit! Oh no. You really hate to see that when you go for that type of shot, but he was trying to go for that high dribble there, but couldn't quite connect to it because of the crossbar. But Rhyzixs taking home game number, I think it was game number 4. Yeah, game number 4, tying up the series. Leaving it into a best of 5. You saw 9 shots coming in from Rhyzixs, 2 saves, 5 goals. 6 shots, 2 saves, and 3 goals. This time coming in from Swaginators. Final game time. It's the final match of the series. Final match of the best of 5. And then we're heading right into the next matchup, which is going to be Gunnings League versus Akatsuki. Their match was supposed to be happening right now, actually. So hopefully both teams can join in. Join in. Rhyzixs. There we go. The quicker we do these games, the quicker the matches will be done. Hoodie is now grabbing the 100 pad into the corner. Trying to read that bounce off the sidewall. Trying to flick it over the defender. Can't quite flick it. This game determines who will be guaranteed a playoff slot, or who will have to fight next week for the playoff guaranteed slot. As both teams are 3-1 right now, and usually depending on the division, it's top 16 teams. Well, it's always top 16 teams. It's a great shot from Rhyzixs, as he will just be picking it up, reading it off the corner wall. Oh, he didn't even hit it off the corner. He just hit it off like the backboard where the curve meets on the ground, just getting a perfect read into the net. A great challenge there from Rhyzixs. But yeah, both teams in that same boat of a 3-1 win-loss ratio. Another kickoff win for Rhyzixs. We saw a little bit of a speed flip there, or side flip, hitting it into the wall there, and a great follow-up shot from Rhyzixs, getting the ball on in. Rhyzixs now up by 2 points instead of 1, and we officially have 4 minutes 25 seconds left on the clock. That's a great pinch. Oh my god, I had power on it. Great pinch kickoff there, but Rhyzixs now back on it. He says, you know what, my name is Rhyzixs. I can calculate the trajectory, the longitude, latitude, to calculate the motion. I could use my physics to find where the ball is going to go. However, I don't think Rhyzixs can handle this. That's about to happen. Rhyzixs is trying to pop the ball up, trying to go for that clear, but centering the ball for Hoodie. Hoodie will be getting his goal, showing some signs of life as well for the series. So far, we're seeing both ones players, and I don't know if this is probably a ones thing, but both players rocking the Fennec as a wide open opportunity for Hoodie. Can't quite connect to it. Rhyzixs now went for a play of his own. Bounce dribble, great powerful flick. Oh my goodness, Swaginators. I don't think they were ready for that powerful flick there. Hoodie was like, I got boost. I can wait a little bit, but boom, out of nowhere, Rhyzixs just popping the ball out from the midfield into the net. Great shot from Rhyzixs there. Hoodie just trying to clear it out. We officially have 3 minutes and 32 seconds left on the clock. Hoodie now trying to go for a play of his own, trying to go off the sidewall. Going for an air dribble, trying to go for a pinch, maybe? But gets it blocked by Rhyzixs. And so far, Rhyzixs' defense, ever since last game, games 2 and 3 were a little bit of a slip-up. Games 1 he had under his belt, and he says, you know what, games 2 and 3 was just a warm-up. Game number 4, he came ready to play. And this game, so far, he's doing the same thing. He's having a lead. He's having a pretty decent lead here. Rhyzixs trying to go for that far post. Gets the shot in. Looking for that far post. It doesn't get the far post, but he gets a powerful enough shot off of the half volley. Side flips into the ball. Gets it right past the defender of Swaginators. And we're seeing a 3-point differential lead for Rhyzixs. And anything is still possible. There is still over half the game still left. And Swaginators with a great kickoff opportunity win. But Rhyzixs there to stop the shot. Rhyzixs have to be careful not to overcommit, as he does not have any boost in the tank. So Hoodie adapting that same strategy that Rhyzixs had, and a power shot will be coming out from Swaginators. Saw Hoodie just pop it up, adapt that same strategy that Rhyzixs had, going for that bounce air dribble, flicking it to the back of the net. Another kickoff win for Swaginators. This time will be a kickoff goal. Great shot from Swaginators. Straight off the kickoff there. Gets the kickoff beat. Hits it to the side corner off the backboard. Following it up with the pre-flip. 74 kph for Hoodie. Great challenge from him. Another kickoff win. This time in favor of Rhyzixs, who will be getting a beam clear to Hoodie. Hoodie now popping it up. Leaving some room for Rhyzixs to take the ball. Rhyzixs with a slow roller shot right to Hoodie. That might be a shot on net, but no, it's off the backboard. Rhyzixs now trying to get that backboard clear, gets the touch. we got the members from Akatsuki in the lobby. Oh, that's amazing. Oh my god, what a cookser pinch. Oh my goodness. What a great cookser pinch there. It's Rhyzixs now. Zero boost in the tank has to be careful. Swaginators now with a possible tie-up, and we see a tied game from Swaginators and Rhyzixs. What's up, Capacity? I'm hoping I'm saying the name right. Capacity. How are you doing, man? Tie game, ladies and gentlemen. I know we are supposed to be doing the Gunnungs League versus Akatsuki, and we are going to be getting that matchup in just a second right now, but we are still in this current game of Rhyzixs versus Swaginators. I know to everybody that's waiting, I will update the scene as quick as possible. And yeah, of course, the lobby info, of course, is going to be the same, so I know the captains of Akatsuki is in here already, but still gonna send the lobby info just in case, because I'm gonna remake the lobby, same info as well. What is up, Siberus? I know you guys have a match right now, but we're we're still in this game right now. We started the game a little late because of a communication mistake from one of the captains. I wasn't expecting the game to go into a game 5. I was expecting like maybe a game 4 or game 3, waiting for one of the teams, but no, we're straight into game 5. It's a great, oh my god, what a light touch from Swaginators. Gain it behind a defender of Rhyzixs. As Rhyzixs just trying to go for that early challenge, not expecting that cut onto the ball. It was a great shooting. From Swaginators. They're boosting on tank as Swaginators. Has to be careful. He does pick up the boost pad, but you don't always want to be all the way on the opposite side of this field when you're going for the offense. You want to stick usually around midfield and get those power clears, as we just saw Rhyzixs get. Swaginators just trying to rotate back as quick as possible, but a great power clear coming in from Rhyzixs, beaming it to the back of the net. It was a great shot coming in from Rhyzixs. And we have 35 seconds left on the clock, ladies and gentlemen, and a great follow-up from Rhyzixs. Oh my god. There's just a lot of back and forth. Both teams having 6 points each. Can we get a better angle? Hoodie just trying to clear it out to the side, but a pre-flip landing from Rhyzixs onto the ball will lead the ball to go straight into the net. This is a bloody good game. I know you guys in stream can't see this in chat, but there's some spectators from the next match that we have. Great player from Hoodie. The power shot will be going into the net. It will be going in as Swaginators taking the lead again. The reclaim of the lead. Bonjour. The pressure's on. It is. This is a very tough matchup between the two teams right now. Of course, if both captains of Akatsuki and Gunnungs League, of course, if you guys are both cool with the match being delayed a little bit just because of, you know, this game, I am completely fine with it. Our 5 o'clock matchup, we were supposed to originally have a 5 o'clock match right after Gunnungs League versus Akatsuki. They had a forfeit, so we have plenty of time to 6 o'clock. But Swaginator, the game was robbed, the announcer says in the game, and I feel kind of the same. We almost saw what could have been a reverse sweep from Rhyzixs, actually, but Swaginators just taking charge in the last couple seconds of the game. We saw 12 shots coming in from the Swaginators, 1 save, 8 shots coming in from Rhyzixs, and 4 saves coming in from them as well. I'm going to exit to the main menu real quick because I know I'm going to have to be super speedy. But GG's to both teams, and good luck on the rest of the series. I'm looking forward to casting your matches in the future. Awesome. Cool. Okay, now I gotta rush quickly, man. Holy crap. Okay, good thing I know these teams pretty well. It's a 2v2 on EU, I believe. Right stream? Am I not going crazy? 2v2 EU. We've casted a lot of their games before, So we know a pretty good amount. This time I got to make sure I spell these team names out right. Gunungs League versus it's Akatsuki. I don't know why. Every time I think of Akatsuki, I don't know why I think of artichoke. Like, I don't know, the food artichoke. If you guys ever heard of that. It's gonna be the same name and password to both teams. I just have to update all this, all the overlays and such. So let me do that real quick. I'm gonna do it as fast as possible. Of course, to both teams, don't join in until I say join in. I am rushing right now. So much right now. Sorry I joined. It's all good, man. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Akatsuki, don't you worry, man. It is all good. As long as it wasn't like, joining into the game as the match is happening. I've seen that happen before, and I've heard that's painful to deal with. Alright, tier 4, div 7. Sweet. I just have to change one thing on this scene. Tier 4, div 7. Awesome. Actually making some pretty good progress. Record time? Question mark? Question mark? Record time? For stats updating? Right, let's go. Back, roster, copy. Also, thank you for the follow, whoever just followed. I heard the notification. I think that was Akatsuki. Oral Akatsuki, thank you for the follow. Just saw that. Oh, Lamau, my bad. Understood you. Yeah, you're good. All right, so let me transition on over here. So we got Gunungs League and we got Akatsuki. Let me just take a quick look at Gunungs League real quick. Both teams we've casted before multiple times. We casted Akatsuki and Gunungs League. But Gunungs League having an average of 3.43 goals per game, 2.07 saves, 1.14 assists. Now, we've seen Gunungs League have this very strong offensive pressure that they also have. They also have this great synergetic plays on their team. But do not count Akatsuki out just yet, because they also have a pretty strong stats lead for their team as well. They have 2.80 saves, 3.60 saves, and 1.40 assists. And based on stats alone, based on the defense and assists half, I'd say Akatsuki would have to win this one. But Gunungs League, that offensive pressure and that synergetic plays we've seen from them can be very, very deadly. Both teams are different. Gunungs League already having their certified playoffs run opportunity, already are undefeated, and they're looking to remain undefeated. Whereas Akatsuki, they have to win this game or else they will be out of the playoffs run, as they are down 1-3 in terms of win-loss ratio. But yeah, let me update stream title and we will be getting on to the next match right now. So let me just update stream real quick. Gunungs League versus Akatsuki. Tier 4, Division 7, Week 5. Done. Sweet. Awesome. So yeah. Now we can officially start. I'm going to join in. Oh, yeah. Actually, no. We're still waiting on a member from Akatsuki. Okay. We're still waiting for a member from Akatsuki. It is a 2v2, so usually whenever I see 5 players join in. Yeah. We are still waiting on one member from Akatsuki to join in. Yeah, let me show you guys this real quick, the matches that we have while we wait for the player to join in, of course. We finished up Rhyzixs versus Swaginators. We have Gunungs League versus Akatsuki. We have BBU Benchwarmers versus Mako. I'm gonna type in join pretty much. Their next matchup is going to be happening very, very shortly. It's going to be a Tier 4 Division 7 2v2 matchup. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are live in the game. Countdown going. Akatsuki versus Gunungs League. Now, Gunungs League, they must feel very, very comfortable going into the series, knowing that they have a very strong playoff win, as Gunungs League already up 4-0 in their circuit right now, as they are up, well, 4-0. I kind of said that already. Hoodie season, thank you for the follow, man. GG's on your game, man. Congrats on the win, of course. As a great shot coming in from Navman. early on into the game. Once again, this is a 2v2. So we have a 1v1 that we just did. We're now doing a 2v2. And later tonight, we're going to be having a Tier 1 Division 1 3v3 matchup of a century. Yamako versus BB United on Benchwarmers. So it's going to be a very interesting matchup. But we got Navman, we got Volley. We're definitely familiar with these players. We also got Hayoto, and we got Sibirus as well. All of these players we are very familiar with as we casted their matches before in the past. But from what I can remember, Akatsuki, the pretty strong defensive team. We've seen them play another team like a while back. I don't remember exactly which team they faced off against, but I remember they faced off against a team before and we casted their matchup. They did very good. Same thing with Gunnings League. We casted their matches a while back. It's a great shot from Sibirus. This is what I'm talking about. That power clear from Sibirus, from Gunnings League, having that strong offense, turning that defense into offense, and it's teams like this that makes me scared of what other teams can be in Tier 4, because I'm a Tier 4 player myself, so very scary seeing what these players can do with such confidence that they can do. But in terms of Akatsuki, we've casted... Oh wait, no, that was a different team, I think. Actually, no, it wasn't. No, I'm right. I was wrong about that. Never mind, stream. I said that wrong. May the best team win. Yes. I agree with that statement. But yeah. On Akatsuki, we got the Navman, we got Volley, and we got Lauren. And then on Gunnings League, we got Sibirus, we got Hayoto. But yeah, let me take a look again real quick, because currently it's a little back and forth. We're currently tied up right now. Weeks 1, so we saw Gunnings League face off against Lightning. Well, we didn't see that, but they played against Lightning Signs. But we also casted their Reflex Revived match versus Gunnings League, and we casted their Choopy White versus Gunnings League match for Gunnings, for Gunnings League. But in terms of Akatsuki, we casted their Evox match, and I think we were gonna cast the Reflex Revived match against them as well, but that got picked up. But now we're seeing the two teams face against each other, so it's pretty interesting. That's a great shot coming in from Sibirus, taking the lead. Navman just trying to clear out for his teammate to center, but center's in the dangerous territory. Sibirus will be beating the first defender to the ball as he just smacked the ball right on in. Gunnings League now taking a 1-point lead for the best of 5. Now, once again, it is a best of 5, so whichever team gets first to 3 games underneath their belt, they will be winning the week series. Now, Gunnings League, they don't need to win any more games to get into playoffs. They already certified a playoffs run. They are still undefeated. But Akatsuki definitely needs to win every single game in order to get the 50-50 placement. Gunnings League looking to just keep up that undefeated streak with the 1-point lead that they have going on. Really only one because I just saw that message. Hayoto now with the shot on net. Oh, dangerous! That could have been very, very dangerous for the Navman. Oh my. Navman was just trying to block the net, or block the shot on target, but hit it towards his net instead of from away. That could have been a very, very scary position for him to be in. There's a power shot save from Sibirus. Sibirus again getting another save, gain a savior medal for game number 1, and we're still in game number 1. It feels like we would be in game number 2 already, but no. Sibirus gain a clear to the center, just trying to get the counterattack going for Gunnings League, but unable to find a counterattack. Great Great beat from Hayoto. Hayoto now making a little play of his own, trying to get the drill play, going for a 50. Hayoto now leaving it to Siberius. Siberius, a little hesitation on the challenge. Of course, that is for a reason, but the follow-up from Akatsuki will be finding the back of the net. The Navman, off of the powerful shot, Siberius not getting the best clear in the world, smacking it straight down, and Navman capitalizing off of that mistake, shooting the ball on target. And we are seeing at a tie game. Just when you thought Gunnings League was going to take game number 1, no, Akatsuki tying up the match. And it's those clutch plays that Akatsuki can do. It's those clutch plays that both teams are pretty well known for, and the strong offense, though, from Gunnings League can be very, very detrimental to the rest of the game right now, as we are heading into a game 1 overtime, starting the series off right. The overtime. Volley now off the sidewall, trying to go for an air dribble, going for a fake out, but no, Hayoto's now falling for it. Navman now following up in the corner, dangerous territory, but a great clear from Siberius. Was getting into that dangerous territory of right in front of the net, but Siberius was there to clutch it for the desperation save. Hayoto now getting a power shot into net, another save, this time from volley. Siberius popping the ball up for an air dribble, trying to get contact with the ball, and that might just roll in, but no, it will not. Navman now centering it for volley. Volley with the power clear to the backboard, but a save coming in from Siberius, clearing it out to the side. As Navman now trying to center it for volley. Volley, half volley to the side of the net. These infield passing plays and solo plays like that, Siberius will be the one breaking up the tie. This is a great flick coming in from Siberius. Sees Navman trying to go up for the shot, flicks it right before the challenge, and we are now not in overtime anymore, because Gunnings League looking to keep up the undefeated streak right now. Looking to just end the team Akatsuki in its space right now. We see 10 shots coming in from Gunnings League, 6 saves. I didn't mean to press ready up, by the way, but we got 10 shots, 6 saves coming in from Gunnings League. We see the assist from Hayoto to Siberius. We see 9 shots, 3 saves as well. Let me look on my phone real quick so the stats I can see better. We got the assist from volley to the Navman, and so far, I mean, Gunnings League right now has been able to get those power clears, get those pressure plays that they are very known for as well. I believe, I forgot which game it was that we saw a very clip-worthy shot. I don't think I clipped it though, from one of the past games. And oh my god, already starting off Akatsuki. A great start to game number 2. 3 seconds in, not even 5 seconds in. And volley, great cheating on the kickoff from the Navman. Navman getting a pretty good neutralized kickoff, and the follow-up from Akatsuki will lead them in game number 2. And, you know, I was going to talk about the power clears and the power shots coming in from Gunnings League, but that turnaround, that momentum change from Akatsuki now showing themselves a little bit visible. They have to get this week's win, as it can be very, very dangerous if they do not. They will not be able to make playoffs. And so far, Navman, he says, you know what? Our playoffs run is still a dream right now. Our playoffs run is still a very valid dream right now. It's a great pop from Navman. We'll be getting it right into the net. And so far, we're not even a minute in, and we're already seeing a 2-point differential for Akatsuki. Turning game 2 in the best-of-5 series right on around. Little smack down into the midfield. Smacked away by Siberius, though. Into the corner. Siberius now popping the ball up, going for a little bit of an air dribble. Double touch. Gets the smackdown, but can't get the follow-up into the net. And another follow-up saved by Akatsuki. The Gunnings League pulling out all the stocks, double touches, you name it, but Akatsuki is there to save the shot. What a save from Akatsuki. Oh my goodness, that was an amazing play, and we're slowly seeing why Akatsuki has a much higher save per game ratio than their goals per game. We see them have a 3.6 save per game ratio compared to the 2.8 that they have for goals per game. But Gunnings League, it's definitely the more offensive-based team, and Akatsuki is the definitely more defensive-based team. seeing some really great 50 challenges coming in from Akatsuki on the defensive half. And we're seeing some great saves, but great fake out from Siberius and a pop into the back of the net. What a shot. We need to see that again. Navman just watching on by. Siberius faking out the first defender, beaming the ball to the back of the net, and a great shot from Siberius. Gunnings League now on the board. And both teams, we know both teams are very capable of turning around any sort of point differential in a game. We've seen it happen before. In fact, like I was saying before, we've seen the very powerful challenges coming in from Gunnings League in the past couple of weeks. I believe it was, I don't remember which week it was. I think it was it week 3? I think it was when they went against Reflex Revive. They clean swept them. They had a lot of great shots on the net. They had a lot of great power clears, and it seems as if they're keeping that same mindset from week 3 all the way out to week 4, and they're looking to keep it going in week 5 right now. And it's that momentum that they're using. Either it's the practice that they've been doing or something that they've been doing, just been keeping up right now. Akatsuki definitely showing that they can keep up with that pressure. I mean, both teams are still tied up, but maybe not anymore, because the Navman will be breaking up the tie. It was right at goal line. Hayoto missing the clear, and Siberius ramming himself right into the side post. Hate to see that on defense. But Akatsuki slowly bringing it back now. They were originally up by 2 points. Gunnings League tied it up, but Akatsuki breaking up the tie yet again. I feel like this match is definitely going to be a back and forth close matchup of the century right now, because Siberius putting on the pressure. Navman now clearing out. Volley trying to set up his teammate Navman, but a great power shot will not be going in. Hayoto now going for a solo play of his own. 50 down. Great save from Volley, and great save from the Navman. Oh no, there's a little defensive miscommunication there on Gunnings League, as Siberius will not be able to nag or steal that boost from the offensive half. He's trying to snag the boost, but couldn't quite steal it. Siberius now catching the ball, trying to go for a little flick. He does get the flick over the defense, just dribbling it right on in, but a great save. Savior medal going to Volley, of course. I feel like Volley has been the main defensive half, like the backbone of Akatsuki, whereas you have the Navman being the striker of the team. Of course, both teammates setting each other up for potential shot opportunities, but I feel like players like Hayoto and the Navman are definitely the strikers of the team, whereas you have the other teammates. You have Siberius, and you have what was I going to say? No, Siberius and the Navman are the strikers. Hayoto and Volley are definitely the more saviors of the match, I feel like. The thing with Gunnings League is we've casted so many of their games. We've seen the playstyle change throughout the weeks. We've seen which players goes for those offensive plays. We've seen which player goes on defense. And we've seen a lot of experimentation over the past couple weeks, but Akatsuki, no experimentation needed, just power shot. Volley gained a very strong, powerful volley clear. I guess you could say his name is Volley, so he's supposed to get those volley clears. He gets the volley clear out of the midfield all the way to across the other half of the field. No one's back in time. Akatsuki taking charge in game number 2 right now as they're reclaiming that 2-point lead. But will Gunnings League tie up the series again? We've seen Gunnings League down 2 points already in this series so far, and they were able to tie it back up. If Gunnings League can keep up the pressure, which they can, they will look to tie up the series yet again. As Gunnings League, a little fake out on the offensive half. A little bit of a double commit there from Gunnings League. But it was that double commit that threw off the defender of which player was going to hit the ball. And Gunnings League now one step closer to tying up the matchup yet again. But unlike last time, we only have less than 35 seconds left on the clock right now, as Volley trying to hit off the backboard, centering towards his teammate. Siberius now trying to use the backboard, going straight down as a... Ooh, that could have been dangerous. Follow-up opportunity, but that will be going in as Hayoto Nagashi will be smacking the ball right on in. Siberius hitting the ball right to the defender, using the wall of the backboard to get it around the defender. And the follow-up from Gunnings League, just tying the series back up yet again. Ayoda now straight off to kickoff. Navman now trying to go off the sidewall, trying to flip into it. He does flip into Siberius now with the power clear to the other half volley now. It might be game 2 overtime. Are all the games going to be overtime? I don't know. Well, volley definitely dropping the ball. He says, you know what? We had a game 1 overtime. We're going to have a game 2 overtime. So for every game in the series has been overtime. Siberius a great catch and a great dribble. Great 50 as well, as he does get it past the Navman. Siberius now 0 boost in the tank. Has to be careful though, as Hayoto has to play a little bit of defense. And this is what I'm talking about. Siberius is more of the striker of the team, whereas Hayoto has to play a little bit more defensively. He was going to push up there on the offensive half, but a great power clear from the Navman, just shooting the ball on target. And I don't know what I was expecting. I thought for whatever reason, I thought it was just a normal match. I was like, okay, well, Gunnings League definitely is going to come back. But that was the overtime. I forgot about that. I was literally just talking about that. I don't know how I forget about that in just that short moment. But Gunnings League, look at the amount of pressure they had. 17 shots on target, 2 saves, 3 assists. So almost all of the shots that they had were based off of synergetic plays, but like 17 shots on net. That's insane. Whereas Akatsuki has 7. They got 5 of them in. And we see Akatsuki definitely being the more defensive half of these both teams. We saw 8 saves come out from them, and Gunnings League being the offensive half of the team. So 17 shots on net. That's insane. But yeah, this round we'll be going to Akatsuki, tying up the series as we head into game number 3. GG's to both teams on that round. That was actually a pretty intense round. As will game 3 be in overtime? Find out on the next episode of Red Falcon SS Castings. Yeah. Alright, we're going to go into spectate right now. That's pretty funny, man. But Akatsuki definitely needs to get this game 3 win, as it will be a huge momentum boost for their playoffs run. Gunnings League already a certified guaranteed slot in playoffs. They're just looking for that undefeated series. Of course, no team wants to take a loss in any week's period, but Akatsuki definitely needing or having a more larger stride or strive than Gunnings League. So far off the bat, Gunnings League just trying to keep up the pressure on Akatsuki. They definitely are able to keep it at in the half. Power shot saved by Navman. This volley will be watching on. Power clears it to the net. Hayoto, will he be there to save the ball? Double commit on the save, but Siberius is there to save it. I think Hayoto was low on boost, couldn't quite get there in time. Asked Siberius to get the save, which he does. Hayoto now back on the defense, and Siberius again with another clutch save in a Cookser pinch off the backboard, but a great beat on the challenge. Hayoto now just trying to keep up the pressure, in the ball into the corner for a midfield passing play. An infield passing play we do see as a shot will be going a little too high. Follow up Siberius now, trying to dribble the ball on into the net. Can't quite connect to the ball. Net. Volley looking for a demo onto Siberius. Hayoto and Siberius are playing a little bit more safe this game, trying to make sure that they do not go down in game number 3, as both teams know that game number 3 can be a huge momentum change. The info passing play, teammate not there in time. For the Cookser pinch, Navman trying to set up volley, great 50 to the ceiling and back down. Now we're seeing Akatsuki do what Gunnings League did to them in the first half of the game. Volley now going for a little play of his own, trying to go for a little air dribble, trying to go for that dunk on the air dribble, gets the beat in the air dribble, follow-up shot opportunity. It's a slow shot, but Hayoto will be clearing it, and a great 50 from Siberius will be causing the ball to send back to Akatsuki's side, but a power clear from Navman is all it takes. Same thing with Hayoto, just trying to get the power clear back onto orange team's half. And the more higher and higher tiers that you go, or the higher ranks that you go, the lower tiers, the higher ranks you go. At least in IGL. The higher ranks that you have, the more time you see the ball in the air than on the ground. You see the ball get sent flying from across the field. As Rhyzixs will definitely be sending the ball flying, not across the field, but faking out the shot, allowing Rhyzixs to get a power clear, 71 kph at point-blank range, into the back of the net. Gunnings League now taking a lead in game number 3, and so far, Gunnings League have been on fire. Same thing with Akatsuki. It's very hard to say which team is doing better, especially when it's a tied series and a very close matchup. We've seen Akatsuki take the lead and Gunnings League being able to tie it up. But now that Gunnings League has the lead, will Akatsuki be able to tie it up and kind of like reverse the status quo of the teams? Navman now popping it up, trying to get that wall read. Does read it, gets another nice touch past Toyoto. It wasn't a Cookser pinch, but it was a definitely good ground pinch there. Rhyzixs will be following it up. No defender in sight for Akatsuki. Catching off the sidewall, Rhyzixs dribbling it right past Navman. Unfortunately, that second defender pushing up a little bit too far forward, allowing Rhyzixs with the open net off of the flick. That was a great shot from Rhyzixs there. Dangerous territory for Akatsuki, and another shot. This time again from Rhyzixs. Rhyzixs just beaming it to the backboard of Akatsuki's backboard, and a great follow-up shot from Rhyzixs, allowing him to follow it up. Point blank range again. Powerful, powerful shot coming in from Rhyzixs. Toyota now up in the air, trying to go for the shot on net. Saved by a bicycle kick from Volley. Another save from Navman this time. Volley will be gaining 50. Setting up Navman for a shot. Infield passing play. Volley not in position for the ball. Toyota trying to get the clear out. Fakes out the offensive half for Akatsuki. Communication on Akatsuki's half as they bump each other there. As we only have 60 seconds remaining into the game number 3. Gunnings League definitely want to keep up this lead right now as they get a little bit under, they get put under a lot of pressure whenever it's overtime. That goes with any team. Very scary whenever you see that overtime alert come into the game. It'd be very, very scary. Rhyzixs now trying to look for goal 4. Great flick from Rhyzixs now onto the backboard. Great save from the Navman. Setting a volley for an open shot, but he doesn't shoot the ball. Oh no. Hate to see it. He had a very, very low boost in the tank with a wide open net. Can't quite connect to it. And unfortunately, Akatsuki will not be able to capitalize on that goal or this game. As Gunnings League, you know, as much as I really would have loved to see an overtime for every single match, Gunnings League will be taking home game number 3 in the best of 5 series. What's up, Noam Banked? Which team are you cheering on? I'm cheering on for both of these teams, actually. It's just depending on how they play. Of course, I know Gunnings League a little bit more because we casted more of their games, but we also casted Akatsuki's games before as well. Multiple teams from Akatsuki we've casted before. But so far, this match, Gunnings League, they have 11 shots, 2 saves, and 3 goals, of course. They got 3 shots and 5 saves for Akatsuki. And so far, it's those power clears that we've seen from Rhyzixs as a very, very deadly aspect of Gunnings League. Even at the midfield and across the map, we've seen those great power clears from Gunnings League happen. Very dangerous. But if we are talking about stats alone, I might have to say that Gunnings League might take home the series just because of the higher goals per game ratio that they have in their stats. In the pre-game analysis, we looked at how many goals they got on average, and it's higher than Akatsuki. Akatsuki is a more defensive-based team. They look at any opponent's shots and gets great saves from it, turns that defense into strong offense, and that's what's made them a pretty strong threat in the circuit. But they had some run-ins with some very strong teams in IGL that's been very strong on offense, such as like Gunnings League, for example. And it's that strong offense, that strong synergetic plays, and that ability to rotate back that left Gunnings League with the undefeated streak, as we're seeing a little offensive push come out from Akatsuki, but once again, that smack away, turning that defense into offense. Gunnings League just looking for the crossbar. Athena flick, follow-up save from Volley, and another 50 save from Volley. This is exactly what I'm talking about. The defense from Akatsuki, turning that defense into offense. Now Akatsuki on the offensive half for Volley, and a shot will be going to the back of the net. Heiro just having the ball go right past him, centered to Volley. Volley gained a really great read on the ball there. As Akatsuki now leading on the board, but so far in the game, we've seen Gunnings League being able to tie up the series on back-to-back. I think it was games 1 and games 2, actually. We saw Akatsuki having to lead by 2 points, and Gunnings League just coming back with 2 points again, tying up the series. Shot on that side. Beers now looking for the shot. That ball was almost in, but Volley gets the save. It was a great save from Volley. Edo now trying to go for a pinch. Can't quite get the pinch. Volley now shot opportunity for Akatsuki. Siberius will be clearing the ball out. Volley now trying to get the 50 on Siberius. Does get it. Volley now picking up the boost. Siberius, great beat on the sidewall. Beaming it to the midfield. Volley now just trying to catch it. Trying to stop the ball, but that's an awkward position for Volley there. Siberius, like I said earlier, tying up the series. And Volley just unable to get the clear that he wanted. It was a very awkward position, trying to shadow defend and also trying to hit the ball mid-air while turning around for the shot opportunity. Avman now trying to go for an infield passing play. Dangerous territory, but it is smacked away by Siberius. Now Heyoto on the offense. Volley and Navman have to be careful not to push up too far, as now they have a counterattack going for them. Heyoto trying to catch the ball. Volley now going for the shot. Great save from Heyoto. Heyoto Nagashi and Siberius now putting on the pressure yet again. It's like back and forth, back and forth. Constant offensive leads for both teams. But we're seeing a little bit more synergy coming in from Akatsuki, trying to set up teammates for, actually, instead of infield passing plays, we're seeing a little bit more like corner wall plays from Akatsuki, trying to set the teammates up off the wall for that infield play. If you guys know what I'm talking about, of course. Siberius just following up, taking over in game number 4. Saw Heyoto trying to go for that ceiling shot, and very, very close save from Akatsuki, almost getting that save. But the ball doesn't go in. Akatsuki not being able to connect to the save there. Gunnings League now taking a 2-1 lead. Siberius now looking for another play, trying to go up the wall, trying to go for that Cookser pinch there. Hitting it into the corner wall, trying to get the corner wall. Devo shot, can't quite connect to it. Siberius now trying to go for a challenge of his own, can't quite connect to a Volley now. 2-on-1 defense from Siberius is very strong, as Volley and Siberius will be holding hands with each other. Can't really move. They were locking wheels together. Siberius now, great clear from Siberius. That was a desperation clear, as the members from Akatsuki were there. As Siberius trying to go for the fake out on the shot, trying to early challenge it but throw the defender off by faking him out. Great flick from Volley over the defender, as a save will be coming from Siberius. Volley now in a ball to the side. Zero boost in the tank, has to rotate back. Challenge to Siberius, great challenge. Akatsuki now under pressure. Heyoto in the way of Volley, setting up. No, Navman. Volley was setting up Navman, but a great interception from Siberius. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. The offensive half just not allowing any sort of pressure happen for Akatsuki. Siberius just taking the ball right underneath Akatsuki's nose, taking that and shoving it back into their own half. And Gunnings League looking to remain undefeated in the circuit right now. As we officially have 1 minute remaining, Navman will be picking up the Savior Award for his team. But Akatsuki needs to start applying some pressure right now. We're seeing some great bumping plays. Volley bumping out Hayoto, I think that was. Follow-up shot from Siberius, though. It's just an amazing play right there. Siberius just popping into the backboard. Navman trying to get the clear off the backboard. Can't quite connect to it. And a follow-up from Siberius will be knocking the ball right on in. And if you are Gunnings League, you must be feeling very, very comfortable right now, as you're not only 4-0 in the circuit, but you're also 4-1 in the final, or what could be the final game. The series trying to get that second touch in there. Couldn't quite connect to a Hayato. Or Hayato? The fuck is a Hayato? Hayoto. My goodness. Hayato just trying to keep up the pressure. Volley trying to clear out. Does get the save. But Siberius quick to follow it up. Rolls it right underneath the first defender. Second defender is there to block it, though. However, we only have less than 15 seconds left on the clock. 10 now. There's a 50 on the goal line, and Akatsuki gained a shot, but they really need to start picking up the pressure, as they only have 9 seconds left on the clock. They need a miracle and a half. A huge window of opportunity for them. They will need if they want to catch up to this very strong offensive Gunnings League. As the countdown will be happening. Akatsuki now. Hayoto will be picking up the better half of the kickoff. Follow-up off the kickoff, unfortunately, will not be enough, as Gunnings League will be picking home the win. The 3-1 win over Akatsuki, looking to remain undefeated. And unfortunately for Akatsuki, they will be out, and they will not be able to make it to playoffs, unfortunately for Akatsuki. But GG's to both teams. Gunnings League, good luck on the playoffs, man. Wishing you guys the best of luck. Who do you think is the best player in the match? Me personally. This is going to be me personally. I think the two best players in the match, and this is going to sound very, very biased, but I think it's going to be Navman and Siberius. Just me personally. Just because we saw Navman, he has 3 saves, right? He also has the assist. We've also seen him get those defense into offensive plays for Akatsuki. We've seen him keep up the pressure on the defense, preventing a lot of shots from going in. Like, look at the shots, right? From Gunnings League, we've seen 13 shots on net, and only 4 of them went in, and a lot of that was from the defense between Volley and Navman. But Navman turning that defense into the offensive half, setting up Volley. Great teammate overall, well-rounded teammate. And the other teammate that I would have to say that's really, really good in this match, right? That last clear was stupid. GG's. You're good, you're good. But yeah, the second best player, I think, in my opinion, would have to be Siberius right now. I'm not saying that just because he's in my chat. Well, maybe a little bit. But no, Siberius is actually very, very, very good in terms of pressure. You see 11 shots coming out from him alone, 4 of them going in, and then, of course, turning that defense into offense. We saw that opportunity where Akatsuki was starting to put pressure in, and right before you thought the ball was going to go in for Akatsuki, Siberius snuck right underneath their nose, power shotted it off the side while getting the shot right into the net. We also seen the mechanical ability of Siberius as well. We've seen him go for aerials. Not so much flip resets, but we've seen him get some aerial dribbles. We've seen him get some really good flick plays going on. Possible clip as well earlier in one of the matches that we had. But hey, come on, throw some pies in there. Nah, but we've casted both teams' matches. We've casted Akatsuki's match. We've casted Gunnings League before. Of course, Gunnings League, of course, still remaining undefeated, 5-0 now. Like them, I'm also undefeated as well in my circuit. We are currently 4-0. We're looking for 5-0 later today, actually. But yeah, Gunnings League will be taking home a 3-0, or yeah, 3-1 win, not 3-0, over Akatsuki. So now, if you thought that was it, well, yeah, technically it is it for now. Our next matchup, though, is going to be a Tier 1 Division 1 matchup, 3v3 NA East matchup between two very, very strong teams. Now, I know Mako. I've casted one of their games, Mako, before. Mako versus the boys. They clean swept 3-0 that team. They demolished them boys. I'm sorry, but like they're a very strong team. Mako is. Right? But if I do know anything about the opponents, two of the members from BBU, one of them is actually my mentor in Rocket League, so I kind of learned from him in 1v1s. And then the other one is a friend of mine. So it's kind of very scary, man. BB United Benchwarmers, a very, very strong team. And I speak from experience. I 1v1'd some of the members from their team, and they're very, very deadly. Definitely deserving the Tier 1 Division 1 placement, but I don't know, man. Maybe maybe playing a little bit too much on the Minecraft server might distract them a little bit. I play on the same server as they do, so I can say that very well. You know, you could say you play Minecraft a lot when you stay up for like 6-7 hours focusing on fixing a village. Oh my goodness. But yeah, thanks for casting our match. Greatly appreciate it. See you next week. Hey, I'm looking forward to it, man. Thank you. But yeah, BB United, man, they're a very interesting team. But I'm going to be ending the stream for now because our next matchup isn't going to be happening until 6 o'clock. And of course, that will be happening in like an hour and 8 minutes. So we have a lot of time still left for that match. So I'm going to end stream. I'm going to eat some food, and then I will be right back as we will be heading into our final match for today. And then I have a match later today, so that's going to be very interesting. But BB United Benchwarmers versus Mako, that's going to happen next. See you guys later tonight, and good night, everybody. Hope to see you guys later.